Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, February 16th, 2026. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru, CovingtonAlsina, and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I hope you all had a great Valentine's Day and an uneventful Friday the 13th. On Saturday, we ended up at Blackwall Barn and Lodge up in Gambrels, and boy, I tell you, it was a really fantastic dinner. And that is a sister to the Lodge, the Blackwall Hitch, the Farmhouse, and Smashing Grapes. And if you get a chance, check it out. Boomer Trivia Time. What product was the very first to be scanned via barcode way back in 1974? Stick around and we're going to have that answer for you in a few minutes. But now we do have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? Annapolis is gearing up for GreenScape 2026, the city's annual volunteer beautification push that gets residents and community groups planting and maintaining flower and vegetable gardens in public spaces. Mayor Jared Littman is inviting volunteers to take part on Saturday, April 25th, and the city will provide the plants, the mulch, the trash bags, and the gloves. So the only thing you need to bring is a little elbow grease and maybe your favorite, I swear I can keep this thing alive attitude. Volunteers do need to pre-register to receive plants, and for anyone wondering if this actually has traction, nearly 400 people turned out last year to plant 1,481 perennials, 54 trees and shrubs, and 241 herbs and vegetables. A GreenScape organizational meeting is set for 6 p.m. on Wednesday, March 4th at the Pip Moyer Rec Center on Hilltop Lane. And if you can't make it, the order form is available at annapolis.gov/greenscape. That's where all the information is, too. The city's goal is simple: more color, more green, and public spaces that look like people actually live here and care. For anyone planning a wedding or a big event with an outdoor vibe, but without that we're just winging it logistics, the Woodlands at Homestead Gardens in Davidsonville is a purpose-built venue that keeps things moving smoothly. The setup is designed so guests can transition from ceremony to cocktail hour to reception using distinct areas rather than cramming everything into one single space. And it's aimed at weddings, celebrations, and corporate events that want a garden and woods backdrop with a more reliable layout. The venue highlights three main areas: the pavilion as a covered anchor space, the patio as the open-air social and dancing zone, and the pergolas as the ceremony-ready setting framed by greenery. Now, Homestead Gardens lists basics like exclusive access to the venue and gardens, an on-site coordinator, nearby reserved parking, lighting, and a private restroom trailer, and standard tables and chairs with optional upgrades available. Booking and availability is run through the venue's inquiry form at homesteadgardens.com. And I was at the Taste of Anne Arundel there last fall, and I'll tell you, that's a really special venue. Leadership Anne Arundel is taking nominations for its 2026 New Leaders Breakfast celebration, which recognizes people who have recently stepped into executive-level leadership roles that impact Anne Arundel County. The breakfast is scheduled for Wednesday, April 29th at Carroll's Creek Cafe in Annapolis, and nominations are due by Friday, the 13th of March. So if someone you know just leveled up into a leadership role, here's your chance to help them get some public recognition. Nominees don't have to be LAA graduates, but they must have started an executive-level role between March 25 and March of 26 in the nonprofit, government, or for-profit world with a clear impact on the county. Leadership Anne Arundel's Executive Committee will review the submissions and select the honorees, with notifications expected by Monday, March 30th. Nominations can be submitted through their website at leadershipaa.org. And if you'd like to attend the breakfast, get your reservations in right now. LAA says that it typically does sell out. Registration is required by Friday, April 24th, and walk-ins won't be allowed. And you can get all that information at leadershipaa.org. Rise and Shine Bakery is hosting its second annual Trivia Night fundraiser on March 13th, bringing teams to Annapolis for food, drinks, trivia, and a silent auction, all to support job training for people facing barriers to employment. The event runs from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Byzantium Center at St. Constantine and Helen Greek Church on Riva Road. Tickets are $100, which covers a dinner buffet, bar drinks, Rise and Shine cookies, which are amazing, and entry into the trivia competition for this year's trophy. The fundraiser also comes with a strong incentive because every dollar raised will be matched dollar for dollar by the Dunleavy Foundation. Tickets and event info are available at riseandshinebakery.org, and tickets can be purchased there online as well. And for those that aren't aware, Rise and Shine is not just a bakery. It's very much akin to the Lighthouse Bistro. It is a program that teaches job skills and, as I said, allows people facing barriers to employment the ability to get employed and a leg up. Hey, on Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we chatted with Jen Sterling from Jen Sterling Art, but we also talked about artist open houses. Actually, we mostly talked about artist open houses, which is a really cool event coming up in April. If you missed it, you want to give it a listen. That dropped at noon on Saturday. And if you do know a business or organization that should be featured on our Local Business Spotlight, let me know. I'll be more than happy to reach out. All right, that is a wrap. First off, thank you, as always, for listening and sharing. And a quick thank you to our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, CovingtonAlsina, and Macmedics. As for that boomer trivia, the very first product scanned by a barcode back in 1974 was a pack of Wrigley's Juicy Fruit Gum, which is now on display at the Smithsonian. All right, now you need to stay tuned for your Eye on Annapolis local weather from George Young. And of course, Ann Covington from CovingtonAlsina is here with her Monday Money Report. All that's coming your way in less than a minute.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Monday, February 16th. The melt-off from our winter storm from 3+ weeks ago will continue this week, and maybe in a big way, with plenty of days with temperatures in the 50s along with a bit of rain as well. Look for clouds and low to mid 40s today with low 50s expected Tuesday and Wednesday with a very small chance of a few showers on Wednesday. From there, the expectation is for low to mid 50s and sunshine Thursday with rain then likely Friday as temps climb a bit more into the mid to upper 50s. As for the weekend, the expectation is for more 50s with a chance of showers on Saturday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
There are more than 500 pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County that need good homes, and they have so much to offer the rest of us. At Annapolis Subaru, we are committed to helping the SPCA see that these animals stay safe and healthy. All year long, Annapolis Subaru partners with the SPCA to host pet adoption events, sponsor vaccination clinics, and community events. We feature pets on our weekly Canines and Crosstreks podcast. Our associates and our Subaru customers show up in packs at the Walk for the Animals and Lights on the Bay events. You can help our SPCA find loving homes for these pets. Volunteer, donate, foster, read a book, scratch some ears, or rub some bellies. Show up for the pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County.
You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing it can be confusing. Ann Covington, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it for nearly 20 years. Are you ready? Now, here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Anne Covington of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. The market continued its up and down swings, with the S&P 500 ending the week down just over 1%. Concerns about AI disruption overcame a strong jobs report and a lower than expected inflation report, with the consumer price index falling to 2.5%, a 5-year low. We're also heading into tax season, and there are still some moves that you can make to lower that bill. You have until April 15th to fund your IRA and health savings account if you are eligible. Your ability to deduct contributions to an IRA depends on if you have a retirement plan at work and on your income. The maximum amount someone under 50 can contribute is $7,000, with an additional $1,000 available for those over 50. If it's not deductible and you don't have an IRA, you may want to discuss making a non-deductible contribution with your financial advisor or tax professional. You can then convert those funds into a Roth IRA. There's no tax benefit now, but a Roth IRA provides the opportunity for tax-free growth and withdrawals in retirement. For individuals making less than $39,500, you may also be eligible for the Savers Credit. While a deduction reduces the amount of income you pay taxes on, a credit directly reduces your tax bill. Depending on your income, the Savers Credit can offset up to $1,000 of taxes, possibly offsetting your contribution. If you have a high deductible health plan, you can contribute $4,300 as an individual or $8,550 as a family. This provides an immediate tax deduction. Finally, if you're self-employed or have a side hustle, you can contribute 20% of what you net from that work to a SEP IRA. Unlike regular IRA and HSA contributions, which must be made by April 15th, this tax deduction is available until you file your return. Your action item this week is to check your auto insurance coverage. We generally recommend $250,000 per person, $500,000 per accident, and liability and uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage, as well as $10,000 in personal injury protection, or PIP. Check out our website and Facebook page for more information and for our educational events, like our signature Women, Wine, and Wisdom events. CovingtonAlsina is a registered investment advisor. Information presented for educational purposes solely, not to make an offer or solicitation with sale or purchase of any specific securities, investments, or investment strategies. Investments involve risk unless otherwise stated and not guaranteed. Be sure to first consult with a qualified financial advisor and/or tax professional before implementing any strategy discussed therein. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Ann Covington with CovingtonAlsina.
Have you ever thought, I think I'm okay, but you just want to know for sure? CovingtonAlsina is right here in Annapolis, helping women put a clear plan around their money, their goals, and their life. For over a decade, they've helped women turn uncertainty into clarity with practical guidance built around real life. Whether you're making a career move, planning for retirement, managing investments, or sorting through tax and estate planning, CovingtonAlsina helps you get organized and move forward with confidence. And if you'd like to learn before you leave, CovingtonAlsina hosts monthly educational events, virtual and in person. Learn more at CovingtonAlsina.com and click events, or call the Annapolis office at 410-457-7165. CovingtonAlsina.com, at the intersection of women and wealth. Advisory services offered through CovingtonAlsina, a registered investment advisor. Investing involves the risk of loss and unless otherwise stated is not guaranteed.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.